Men cower at the power in my pinky. My thumb is #1 on every list. I like at the top here, it says, you can't see it because I'm using fraps, but it says Dr. Bones in the Temple of Blood Moon. It sounds like an awesome adventure. But an adventure which we will not be playing. Instead, where am I? I'm in Alonia. We shall head back to Alonia as Sir Eldric III, and venture deep within the bowels of the earth, in search of glorious treasure, and adventure most foul. Not foul, not adventure most foul. We're not looking for foul adventure. Oh, it's been a while since I've played this. I like this game. Kind of. And I don't quite remember all the buttons I want to be pressing. I do have my trusty... I don't know if the game is updated since last I've played it. I don't think it has. Normally, like when the game updates, Steam will have some listing for an update. And I didn't see anything download, and I didn't see like a link to, you know, the newest version of the game. So... I have all kinds of stuff I could be talking about, and I'm wondering if I should. For example, on Wednesday this week, I went to... Whoa, there we go. A new game store. My old game store kind of sucks now. I don't know what happened since the last time I was here, but according to their website, they have, as of like a week ago, changed their hours so that they're only open 24 hours, like Thursday through Sunday. Which, I mean... For anybody else, that would seem like a great thing. It's like, oh my gosh, they're open 24 hours all weekend long. But for me, that they're culling back from 24/7 down to 24/4. So, you know, we're going backwards. The second thing is that they got rid of most of their RPG section in the store. They used to have a couple sets of shelves all filled with RPG books. And now they have like one half shelf, and it's actually just like shelves underneath like a table, and that's where they have their RPG books. And then there's a couple boxes where they've put all the RPG books that were on the shelf, ones that generally for the older games like 3rd edition D&D stuff and GURPS and stuff like that. Those are in like boxes for $5 or $6 each. A lot of them are like old and used books, so you're not getting like a supreme deal or anything, but come here, I want to kill you both. I don't know why, I just really want to fight something right now. Anyway, I went looking, and when I found the website, I had found a link to a group that does RPGs, and they do it at 3 different stores, including, apparently it used to be at my game store, and now they kind of use a different store called Gotham City Comics. But, so I went there, and they were going to run D&D Encounters. Now, D&D Encounters, it's a 4th edition, it's a marketing tool. If you've ever played Magic the Gathering, you know how they have Friday Night Magic. And, it's a way to get kind of newer people into the game by providing these free promotional materials to the game store so that they can hold games where the people show up every week and just play for a couple hours. And so this group runs their thing on Wednesday. So I showed up. Their website said it was going to be the first session and that we were making characters, but apparently they didn't. They posted the same description for 2 weeks. So they actually had made characters the last week. And come here. Ooh, I'm playing this a little bit too aggressively now that I think about it. I've been playing a game that Total Biscuit showed me called Unepic Game. And in Unepic Game, when you die, you just kind of reload your last save and whatever. But this is the hardcore Saga, so I have to be a little bit more careful. Ooh, I can kill both of you guys. Come here. Yeah, wow, you exploded in like a fountain of cash. That was delicious. Come here. I want you to die too. So yeah, showed up. The website for D&D says that you're supposed to use like the new rules, not new 4th edition, but the new 4th edition Essentials line, because it's the one that they've most recently released, and so they want to, of course, force people to buy it, stuff like that. Oh boy, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. And take a little bit of a breather. Ow. Oh, hey, that's not fair. Ow, 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 ow. Drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion. Drink a potion, then run over here and grab this heart. So yeah, showed up. Thought I would have to use the Essentials books, but fortunately the guy who runs the game, he's like, no, we're not going to make you do that. He allows any of the normal 4th edition stuff. Which is great, because as I have mentioned on Stroville's channel, pretty much one of the only things I like about 4th edition, or one of the main things that I like about 4th edition, is the Warlord class. If they had a Warlord in 3rd edition, I would probably never play 4th edition again, because I prefer 3rd edition, but the Warlord is just so cool that I need to play it. Oop, there we go. Nice and dead. Anyway, we played, and actually I was not the one who played. These Pavel showed up to play role-playing game with peoples. People are thinking, oh man, look at the way he talk. He probably not very good at this game. But then I'm like, oh no, I'm really good at this game. Especially when I play character I've already played before. I play as character is a leader in Tactical Warlord. His name is Wick. And if you ever watch the video where I talk about Candle Jack, my original Tactical Warlord, notice how right as I get to the point where there's a pit that I could fall and die in, that's when a bat comes right behind me. I swear, this game literally just tries to kill you. It knows, oh look, he's in danger of dying. He's in a precarious position. We have an opportunity to bring him to death. So we'll just make sure that the random encounter we get happens to be the one that is most likely to kill him. Yep, I do need to go down through here. Okay. I kind of want to make this a little bit wider. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Mr. Skellington, we are not dealing with you while we are underwater. Okay, get back over here. If one or the other of you could come up here, maybe? Yes, get up here, bat. I would like to kill you first. And there's another bat, because why wouldn't there be? Ugh, I don't like this pit. I really don't like this pit. The thing I don't like about this pit is that I could fall. I don't think it would kill me, but I mean, why have any chance at all? Why take even a 1% chance of death in this game when death is permanent? Boop. Okay. So yeah, I was playing the Tactical Warlord I've played before. I'm really good with Tactical Warlords. In particular, I'm very altruistic and giving. There are a couple powers, actually there's a bunch of powers that Tactical Warlords have where they give other people attacks. So you're basically spending your turn to let someone else have an attack instead. Okay, how did I get up there? Grab this. What I want to do, I'm afraid of falling, so step 1, that. And I can't build off the back yet, so let's go up, up. Whoa, hello. There's a worm now. There we go. And be very careful where you're using that pickaxe, young sir. Oop, not inventory. Escape. As I mentioned, I've been playing this other game, and in this other game, all the keys are different. It's a very similar game in that you're, traveling through this world and you're collecting items and stuff. If I didn't mention it before, it's a Metroidvania style game. I find it very enjoyable. Oop. Click. But it's very long. I was thinking about doing an LP or something of it, but I think it's too long. Not particularly amenable to the LP format. Okay, what am I going to do here? How am I going to get down here without dying? I can see that there's a ledge right here. So I suppose I'll take that out. I will wait for this bat to figure out what he's going to do, because I certainly don't want to deal with him. Come up here. Get up here. There we go. Come on, one more. There. Hey, and that little flash of light when you died gave me everything I need to know in order to just fall like that. And pull out my torch, because I still remember the torch button. It's button 7. So, yeah, played my TAC Warlord, enjoyed it. Gonna have to try and go back next week. But it reminded me of something, because while we were there, the guy who was running the game is very nice, very accommodating, but not 100% correct as far as the rules are concerned. He mixes in a lot of his house rules, which is kind of fine, but I need to know about things beforehand, especially when I'm playing a tactical warlord. The thing about tactical warlords is there's certain rules upon which they rely very heavily. For example, the ready in action rules. One of the things about Wick, or about any of my tactical warlords for that matter, is that they like to get into position. I'm not even going to try that. I was going to hang from the ceiling here and try and pick my way in there, but no. Not happening. Okay, don't fall into that water. Let's jump right here, pull out our sword, and kill us a fish. Click, click, click. Oh, and I got a hook, so if I wanted to make another grappling hook, I can. That'll have to go in the chests that we keep back at home. The next item that I really wish I could find, and I have no clue where it might be, is a magic mirror. I think that's what the item is in this game. And what it lets you do is it's a teleportation right back to your bed, which is awesome. Click, thank you. So, if I ever find one, I really... Oh, I thought I killed you, but I forgot you disappear when you die. You don't bounce. Okay, there's that. And if I remember correctly, this is the point on the last video where someone's like, there's a cave down there. And it's like, I know there's a cave down there. But what part of the whole, I just found a bunch of metal and... Oh, hello, gold. Alright, right beneath me should be water. But I'm not going to take that chance. Okay, there we go. So what I want to do here is grab that. There we are. And now that we are in very low percentage chance of dying by falling. Let's grab some more gold. I'm honestly not sure where to go from this point. Well, actually, just, yeah, grappling hook up like that. And then we're going to have to clear out just a little bit more. Perfect. And minus some gold. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. We'll mine the gold and make some stuff. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. What was else I was going to say? Oh, so, but not, I don't really want to talk about the fact that he got some of the rules wrong. One of the things he told me, like the very first turn of combat, I won initiative. Well, I was second in initiative, but I ran Wick forward, flanked an enemy so that the rogue could come by and stab the enemy in the back and get sneak attack damage. And so I ran up, and then I readied an action. And he's like, you know, I'll allow it this time, but readying an action takes your whole turn. Well, I went back and read the rules, because it's been a while since I played 4th edition, and they came out with these essential rules and everything. So I thought maybe they changed the rules for ready an action, but they didn't. He's just wrong. Readying an action is a standard action, and so I did it exactly as I am supposed to, which is good. Anyway, one of the things he mentioned after we were done playing is that he hoped I came back, because a lot of people liked me when I played. Mostly it's because I was making jokes the whole time. At one point in the game, we were fighting these creatures, and they were throwing like bolas and nets at people and trapping them. And the cleric had been hit by a bola, and so he was he had fallen onto the ground, so he was prone, and he couldn't get unprone. So his turn came up, and he's like, Broderick, you're up. And I said, no, he's not. And everybody laughed because he had been hit by the bolas and couldn't stand up. It was funnier in context. No. Oh, well, I guess that'll work. Hit that one. And hit that one. Perfect. It's a pain in the butt getting out of here, which is another reason why I would really like to do that, because I don't want to fall. Another reason why I want to get the magic mirror. That way I can just teleport back. I mean, I can easily teleport back, you know, the cheesy way, where I just stop the game and then come back in. Because if you exit out of the game and then come back in, it spawns you back at your bed. So I would go right back to base. But that's definitely cheating in a game where death is permanent, and heading back to base is dangerous. Mostly due to falls. Whoa, okay. Gotta get reused to the jumping physics in this, too. Epic Game has some slightly weird jumping physics. Ugh. And just like in a Metroid game, if you've watched my Metroid videos, you'll notice it's very rare, but at a couple points in the game, there's places where you have to jump like right off the edge of a platform. And the Metroid videos, they're not Metroid the original game, they're Metroid the original game ROM hacks. So some of these guys are, one of the guys was deliberately making a more difficult hack, the other guy was deliberately making a not particularly more difficult hack, which I actually liked. He was trying to make it so that you wouldn't have so many arbitrary hidden rooms, so that you had to bomb every floor and every wall trying to find hidden things, which I really liked. His ROM hack was actually pretty good. It might have been his, though. I can't remember. There was Metroid Deluxe and Metroid Genocide, and I think it was in Metroid Deluxe where there's like a bomb jump or a roll ball jump. You don't have to go there. All that's on the other side are 2 missile expansions. But it's difficult because you have to roll in a ball off of a ledge, then immediately come out of the ball, and that allows you to jump to make it across. I was trying to bomb jump across it, which wasn't working out too great. There we go. Anyway, what was I even talking about? Oh, on Epic Game has a couple jumps that are kind of like that, where you have to run right to the edge of the platform, and it's deliberate. It's not an accident that they were made that way, because there's some enemies beneath those jumps, so they're fully intending for those to be difficult jumps so that you fall down and then have to fight the enemies. They actually have an entire room where every jump is one of those difficult jumps, and at the end of it you get a ring that increases your jump distance, which I thought was kind of cool. The game is basically saying, okay, you've proved that you can make these difficult jumps. Here's something so that you never have to worry about them again. Which I kind of like. You're proving that you know how to do it, and so then it's like, okay, why are we wasting your time anymore? So that's kind of cool. On the other hand, like Nintendo, I haven't played it yet, but I know like the newer Mario game that came out, if you suck too much on a level, they give you like a freebie go through. I know they did it in like new Super Mario Brothers Wii. I think there's an option, or if not, like the new Super Mario Brothers, or was it Mario Galaxy 2? It might have been Mario Galaxy 2, where if you died enough times, it would give you the option to just kind of go forward, regardless. All right, where's my quick stack button? Get out of there. And my quick stack button, get out of there, and my quick stack button, and this is where the ore is. Whoa, I was carrying gold bars with me? What am I, some sort of freak? You don't carry gold bars with you, you idiot. Oh my gosh, it's like you hate me. Quick stack button, and I'm carrying pieces of armor with me. I need to pay more attention before I start playing a game. And quick stack. Alright. So let's go to the anvil and make a couple bars of iron. Thank you. Make a couple bars of gold. Go, 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 go. Eventually we'll get to the gold bar. There we go. And there we are. Okay, I have a gold pick. That's pretty much all I care about. It lets me dig faster. It would be nice to have like a gold sword again. But what I really want right now is to finish my silver armor. And I do not yet have enough. I don't yet have enough. I don't yet have enough. Yeah. For a silver helmet, get back here. Get back here. I would need 20 bars, and I only have 13. I could also make a watch, which is kind of actually useless right now for me, on account of I don't care what the real time is in the game. Put the iron back, put the gold back. If I want to make another gold something or other, I can. Put the silver back. I have some glow sticks. Put this hook. I'm just going to put the hook in here. if I need to, I have enough iron bars that I can make the chains to make another grappling hook. Alright. Having finished that, and having no clue how long I've been playing this game, I'm going to try running over somewhere else. Because I don't think there's anything else I care to make right now. I mean, I've got some decent armor. I don't have any accessories other than my shackle, and I do have that band of regeneration. But we decided we're not going to wear it. What was that in the corner? Tattered cloth. Okay. Yeah, we decided that we weren't going to wear that band of regeneration only because it made the health regenerate too quickly and fights were no longer a challenge. So for now, we're going to leave that in there. Later on, I might pull it back out, especially like right before a boss fight when I feel I'm ready to take on the eyeball. So, getting back to the D&D story, we were talking afterwards, and he was mentioning there were like 8 or 9 or 10, I think there were 8 people playing, and then another 2 people who were absent, and then another guy who gave up his seat for me to play, because as a technical issue, that guy was not signed up on the website, but I was. So the guy says he's thinking about splitting the group up into 2, which I'm perfectly fine with. I like playing with the newer players, especially with my tactical warlord, because then they get to do all the dice rolling and have all the fun, and I still have all the fun of coordinating the tactical... I remember what's down here, but I think this was just a dead end the last time we went down in there. Well, you get to the bottom and there was no like extra caves or anything to explore down there. And playing a warlord actually gives me the ability to, you know, in-game tell people what to do in a fight. And it makes sense. I'm not just being a bossy player or, you know, even just being a nice player helping the new people. My character, that's his actual job in the game world, is to help, you know, tell people what to do. One of the guys who was sitting across from me, he had never played a role-playing game before. And, I mean, he had played only a couple role-playing games on, like, PlayStation or something. Like, the most numerically advanced role-playing game he had played, and when I say numerically advanced, I mean like keeping track of characters' stats and things like that, was Kingdom Hearts, which I have never played, but apparently the DM had, and he thought, you know, that's a pretty poor place to start. This just ends down here too, I believe. You just get down here, and then there's... Oh, well, it goes a little bit further than I remember. This is not the hole you think it is. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to dig forward, because I need a couple more dirt blocks, so I have no problem digging forward a little bit. And then, we're going to dig down a bit. I want to make sure I get where it's nice and dark. Okay. Oh, or I could just, you know, keep going forward into this cave. I think that could also work. Put the torch there. Is there anything in here of interest? Well, there's a bunch of cobwebs, and when I say a bunch of cobwebs, I mean a bunch of cobwebs. No precious metals as of yet. Okay. Let's go down this way. Oh, another thing that I would really like to get in this particular game is an orb of light, because then I would have a little bit of an easier time exploring. Okay. Doesn't look like there's going to be much payoff in here. So, yeah. Now, the point of the story, the thing that I keep trying to get to and never getting there is... we were talking about logistics. Like, he had mentioned it's so much easier, especially when you're playing with a larger group, to have someone take care of, like, initiative for the DM. And to have someone else help players out by, like, making sure that they know when their turn is coming up, and making sure they have their actions ready. And, like, one of the rules he had, and one of the things I used to do, but I had forgotten, was to roll your damage with your... Oh, come here. With your attack. Okay, I don't think I see anything down there. No, nothing down there. Let's head back up. At least we found a few bits of copper and some pots. So yeah, and then my normal gaming group that I finally get to play with again while I'm back in Arizona. they're playing a campaign called Kingmaker. And in Kingmaker, you literally get to start ruling kind of like your own little kingdom. And there's all kinds of things you have to track while you're doing that. Like, you have to put the PCs get to take over certain roles in government, like the ruler and the general and stuff. But there's like a dozen or so positions to fill, and of course you usually don't have a dozen PCs. So you have to appoint NPCs, and you have to keep track of where there's a riot, or where there's a famine, or where monsters are attacking, and all that. So they've got a guy who's like the party scribe for that, and then they have a different guy who's the scribe who tracks like how much experience and treasure and everything the group has earned over time, which is cool. I like that. And one of the things I was thinking of is there should be a player who's... Like, if you have a dungeon where people need to map, there should be one player whose job is to map, and then there should be another player whose job is to write down plot information. The names of major NPCs. Jeez, you'd think I would have put, like, a platform here or something. Like, right here. You know, just to make it safer. So I like that. And most of the time when you give out like major plot information, you'll see a number of people write it on their sheet. But most of the time what they're writing is literally just the person's name. They're not actually putting the... Whoa, I almost fell down. I almost fell down and go boom boom. That would have been bad. Click. This is why I cut the vines. Someone keeps telling me I don't need to cut the vines, and I keep telling them, yes I do. The vines hide. They obscure. They remove my ability to see. Alright, let's take a look over here. And I see nothing. And when the little sparkles come, I don't see anything down there. So let's get back out of here. Ow. Right there, thank you. So yeah, that's another thing I've been... And I was going to talk to my brother about it, but unfortunately, when he called me, he was just calling in the middle of watching a movie at home, and then he wanted to get back to the movie a little bit quicker than I could make my point. So I wanted to discuss with him the whole D&D logistics issue that I was trying to bring up. Let's throw out a glow stick. Oh, or we could throw out all of our torches, because, you know, we hates them. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted that to land. That's a copper pickaxe. Okay, there we go. How did I get a copper pickaxe? Was I already holding my copper pickaxe? It's possible. I know in the last video... Was it the last video where I made the gold pickaxe? Because if it was, that would certainly explain that. Okay, let's bust out some of those glow sticks again. And it doesn't look like there's much of a reason to, because there's nothing in here. But let's throw a glow stick down here. Oh, there's a cave down there. Okay, so there's now suddenly a reason. I can't record much longer. Let's do that so that we can keep the water away from us. And go ahead and dig a hole in here. And then I don't think I'm going to actually go too far in this cave, depending on how big it is. It does not look to be that big, because I think I see the water stopping right here. Yep. Oh well, let's throw up a torch. Throw in another torch. Yep, I don't see anything. Okay, so we're going to go back to home base for now, although the next time I come in here, I think this is going to be one of the caves I start exploring. We've pretty much gotten to the bottom of the other cave, or at least I didn't see any other caves to go in. If some of my eagle-eyed viewers spot some, please allow me to... please inform me of the location. Timestamps are great. Everybody loves timestamps. And if you don't know what a timestamp is, sometimes people leave me comments and they'll say something about the video, like I'm intimately familiar with with every single second. And this is on videos, even like old videos, not just Terraria, but like Flash games that I did, you know, years ago. Put a timestamp. And that means tell me the minute and second, or, you know, at least the approximate minute and second that whatever you're talking about starts happening. That way I can go quickly to that part of the video and remind myself, and then I can, you know, address whatever concerns you might have. there's some people who'll, they'll ask me a question about something. It's like, what is that thing? And I'm like, what thing in this 15-minute long video of me playing a Flash game do you mean? Because I certainly don't know what you mean, and I can't help you unless I do. That comprehension is sort of tantamount to the communicative experience. There we go. Anyway, that is fun. Yep, I'm going to try and get out of work early this week on Wednesday so I can go back and play the next round of the adventure. Because I enjoy it. I've always liked it. Weeps. And then my next gaming group, I'm going to New Orleans this next Saturday. If I'm doing my math correctly. That should be Saturday the 3rd of December. And I will be in New Orleans for the ASHP mid-year meeting, much like last year in Anaheim. However, there is no Disneyland in New Orleans, so I will not be repeating that part of the trip. Whee! But I've already got my hotel room booked, I've already got my flights booked, everything's been paid for, and I'm hoping to get my residency. Well, I'm going to go talk to the residency programs, but that's because I'm hoping to get my residency. Now I know which ones I'm applying to. Contrary to what I might have said before, I have decided I'm only going to apply to programs in Arizona and northwestern New Mexico. Why am I going in this cave? Go home. Go home. Don't you want to be in your home? In Arizona and northwest New Mexico, which is like the Albuquerque to Gallup area. And that's because every time I leave for school, it's always so far away on the East Coast or something, and I just don't want to leave again. I'm happy being back in Arizona. I love it here, and I hate always having to go away. Although for a residency it's only a year, I still have to find a place to live and all kinds of fun stuff, and I don't really want to do that. Most of the ones I'm applying to that are in New Mexico come with housing because they're on Indian reservations, and there's nowhere there to rent a room or to get an apartment or something. So the government builds housing for the people who work at the hospitals. Whee! And I'm mostly applying to ambulatory care programs, although I say mostly, it's just like a 2-to-1 ratio, I guess, of ambulatory care to inpatient care. Click. No, I just shut myself. Why am I going in this door anyway? I need to go in the other house, not the pub. Weep. I like ambulatory care a lot. It's one of my favorite areas of pharmacy, so that's why I'm applying mostly to those. But the other area of pharmacy I'm really interested in is oncology, and unfortunately, a lot of the oncology programs want you to have the inpatient experience rather than just dealing with outpatient oncology. Okay, so this can stay, in fact, right there. This can stay right there. Sure, I'll take the cobweb, and I'm so happy I got that one piece of silver ore. That helps so much. Until next time, bye-bye.